Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ladies Meet, the home of Tiverton Town SC for the Devon FA's annual awards evening for the 2011-12 season. This is a time when we like to recognise the achievements of the football workforce in Devon. My name is Lee Ryder, and I'm the County Development Manager for the Devon FA. And co-presenting with me tonight is Paul Morrison, the Chief Executive Officer and County Secretary for the County FA.
So we'll start with the Coach of the Year award, and the Coach of the Year award is that he must be an FA qualified coach, he must have commitment to be professional development and be a jack of all trades with the coaching world, and that the coach must show a commitment to adhering to the FA's coaching philosophy. Now, the shortlisted candidates for this award, we have Peter North and Jason Trotter. Starting with Jason. Jason's continued to develop as a coach for the last few years, and this year Jason's taken on a number of different roles, including the community coach for Plymouth Argyle football in the community, and as well as a goalkeeping coach role for the Devon FA's Disability Player Development Centre. And he's also involved in the Girls Centre of Excellence. And Jason is an excellent role model to all the young coaches and has an excellent coaching manner when he takes his sessions. Peter North. Peter is a level 2 coach with many other football related qualifications. He currently runs the under-15s team of Bideford Youth, but as the club's senior coach he's also involved now with all the teams when they have their training nights. He's extremely dedicated and he's committed to Bideford Youth's programme of football. They are your two contenders, and the winner will receive a frame certificate, a pair of Community Shield tickets, free membership of the FA's Coaching Licence Club for 1 year. Here's the drum roll, and the winner is Peter North. So Peter can come forward. Peter's been a key figure in the club's success. He's a founder member, held very highly at the club. Just going to give you one or two bits of information about Peter while he's having his award. And the club feel very fortunate to have Peter on board, fully reliable, always kind and has encouraging words, no matter how busy his day has been. And just before you go back, Peter, do you want to say a few words?
Well, we've got one for a speech, that's for sure, but a bit of a surprise this, so I was surprised to be nominated, and I'm even more surprised to win it, so thanks to everybody, and you know, continued success to Devon FA.
Congratulations to Peter North, Coach of the Year, and if we can have a round of applause for our runner-up, Jason Trotter. Jason's successful in his coaching for level 2 award in the past year. He's also the coach of the South West Under-16s Cerebral Palsy squad. And Jason has a great passion to develop himself and keen to learn more. Congratulations, Jason Trotter, ladies and gentlemen. Well done, Jason. Our second category is the Young Volunteer of the Year award, and the category covers a volunteer must be under the age of 25, must have made a significant contribution to football in their community, contributing at least a minimum of 25 hours as a volunteer, must have taken steps to improve the standard of the volunteering through sports and football coaching courses, and the volunteer should act, of course, in a responsible and professional manner and be seen as a role model in the community. The two contenders we have for the Young Volunteer Year, Jasmine Hervey of Newton Town and Mark Senior of Plymouth United Colts. We'll start with Jasmine. Jazz has been involved with the coaching a variety of sports now throughout her secondary school years, but over the past year she's really focused on improving her knowledge of coaching football. And Jazz is currently taking a level 2 certificate in coaching, has already attended the FA modules 1 and 2. And Jazz has been a big part of the Devon FA's Young Leadership Programme and been invited to the National 5-day camp to represent the county. Mark Senior of Plymstock United Colts, and Mark has been volunteering in Plymouth for the past 3 years, commits a huge amount of time to developing football for people of all ages, student of Plymstock School, and Mark has worked closely with the school PE department and the football development officer. And he's taken the lead on running the after-school clubs many times in the primary school, and has also now formed the futsal club, which Mark actually runs himself. 2 worthy contenders, and hopefully with thanks to technology, we're going to announce our winner. Jasmine Hervey. And Jazz is the coach of Luton Town under 10s. Jazz does a lot of work for the school at Coombe's College, including looking after the Year 8 girls. Jazz is one of the 3 young leaders who's been helping Devon. Jazz, before you disappear, do you want to say a few words? Got a word?
I'd just like to thank everyone that's helped me through to get to where I am at the moment, especially my dad, who's basically taken me to everything that I've done. Thank you.
Well done, Jazz. Congratulations to Jasmine Hervey. And if we can have a round of applause for the runner-up, Mark Senior. There's Mark. There's Mark. Just to let you know that Jasmine has won a certificate, a leather folder and a pair of community shield tickets. I'm sure Mark will be around for a long, long time. He loves his football, this lad. Many congratulations, Mark. We now come to our next category, the Volunteer of the Year Award. And the criteria for this award is the volunteer should have given their time for free, of course, made a significant contribution in developing grassroots football, including helping the Devon FA with its national game strategy, serves as a role model and inspires others to be involved, and a great supporter of fair play and the FA Respect Programme. Our 2 contenders for the Volunteer of the Year Award, Paul Hunt of Moors Youth and Shane Connolly of Plymouth Trophy Man. Paul Hunt, Moors Youth have come on leaps and bounds, and Paul has been the main driving force behind the Moors Youth's progression. They've achieved Charter Standard Club, and now they are a community club. The time and the effort he puts into the club is amazing, and the 5-year development plan that the club has developed as a community club is exceptional. They are moving from strength to strength. The club's presentation evening is a great event for the club, and due to the amount of time Paul spends on making it a special evening for all the players, Paul is fundamental to that, and he knows how to make sure every player involved with the club feels part of the team. Shane Connolly, Plymouth Trophy Man Youth, and Shane has been a key figure in developing Plymouth Trophy Man as a club. And this year the club successfully launched a Saturday morning mini soccer centre, have secured £5,000 as grant from the City Council to help with the centre, and Shane is heavily involved with this. As well as that, Shane's hard work, he also helps with the club and the league and plays a vital role in Plymouth's Get Into Football programme, assisting the officer to engage with a lot of young people and raising the perception of more people playing and keeping kids off the street as they enjoy football the Shane Connolly way. 2 worthy contenders, and they will receive a certificate, a leather folder, and a pair of Community Shield tickets for the winner. And who is the winner? Shane Connolly. This season Shane has become more active in the Devon Junior Minor League, and he's took the lead in delivering the Leeds Under-8 programme. Shane works tremendously with the local community and deserves huge credit for his recognition for this commitment. And Shane has also been involved in linking the disability with the football club. Shane, you want to say a few words?
I'd just like to say thank you for the great club I've got around me. People from the DGM and Devon FA, and without their help and support I wouldn't be in this position today. Thank you very much.
Shane Powell, ladies and gentlemen. And if we can have also a nice round of applause for our runner-up, Moore's Youth, Paul Hunt. Come on, Paul. Paul organises the small-sided inter-school football tournament. He doesn't stick to just being the secretary, he is involved in many, many things at Moore's Youth. So once again, ladies and gents, congratulations to Paul Hunt.
Thank you, Paul, and congratulations to all our winners so far. If I could ask Bernard to take a seat, please, and if I could ask Greg Fox from McDonald's to come up. I believe Greg was going to say a few words before we could do the roaming mic for me.
I know McDonald's is proud to support grassroots football. We've been working with the FA to deliver this support for over 10 years now. During this time, we have created over 20,000 new coaches across the UK and have helped to raise standards in over 6,000 local clubs. In my neck of the woods, I'm twinned with Apollo FC, who train at the Acorn Youth Centre in Torquay. Apollo is managed by Sean Philpott and holds the FA Chartered Standard status. The entire youth team encompasses approximately 65 players and 8 coaches. What I've realised since getting involved with the club is the dedication, the commitment from Sean and the coaches, and the enormous pride they have for the club and their lads. The age range, like many other clubs, is from under 12s to under 16s, which obviously means that many of the lads and girls are developed and mentored for up to 5 years. I attended their presentation evening a few weeks ago, along with the players' families and friends. And at the presentation, Sean gave a moving speech pre the Under-16 Awards. He spoke about how he's seen the guys mature, about the past achievements, and how proud he was to be a part of it. As these players now move on to other clubs and the adult leagues, it was the end of an era, and everyone in the hall could see the respect and admiration that had been formed. These guys, like many in this room, are the heart of grassroots football. They are the unsung heroes who commit all of their spare time, both for the love of the sport and the pride and passion in nurturing tens of thousands of players, some of whom may well be the star players of the future. For this reason, I'm very proud to be associated at a local level, and it's a real privilege to be able to contribute in whatever way to their success. This is more than just football. This is supporting our communities. In many cases, it's about giving youngsters purpose and direction, a sense of belonging, and an understanding of the importance of teamwork. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Greg, and thank you to McDonald's. We really do value the support. Okay, we're going to be looking at the FA Charter Standard Club and League Awards. The winners, as we mentioned earlier, have been selected from a high number of applications. So we'll look at the awards tonight. We're looking at the Charter Standard Club Award. This is the basic kite mark award for quality, ensuring standards are met in administration, child welfare and coaching qualifications. The next one is the development status, which encompasses all of the Charter Standard Club elements, but you need to have 5 teams or more with a football development plan that is being delivered. The Community Club, this is the flagship award, which encompasses all of the development and club awards criteria. At the minimum, the criteria is for a minimum of 10 teams to run from mini soccer through to adult and offer male and female provision, also delivering a football development plan. The Charter Standard League shows the league is well run and well administered, the league will have a forward-thinking football development plan that has the best interests of the players in its core principles. Sorry about that. Okay, so the criteria that we judge the clubs on: the retention and/or growth of teams from season 2010-11 to last season, which was the 2011-12 season; provide coaching and playing opportunities for those not involved in affiliated teams; raising standards throughout the club, including delivery of the FA's Respect programme; innovative ways in which the club has looked to develop the standards of its players, including the education of its volunteer coaching workforce. Okay, shortlisted for the club awards are Broadmeadow and Bideford AFC Youth. Okay, Broadmeadow. In 1993, the club's home pitches were condemned due to the site originally being used as a landfill site. Since this time, the club has never had anywhere to call home, and has been using local school pitches and council pitches wherever they could find them. The club has continued to retain and grow teams, increasing the membership of its players in the last year despite these facility issues. Sustaining this growth became particularly difficult given the club's lack of a home, but despite this, the club gained a Charter Standard status in 2007 and have continued to maintain this award ever since. 2010, the club began discussions with the Devon FA and Teamers District Council surrounding a site for possible development just outside of Timber, which through a lot of hard work is due to open next month. And I've been involved with that, and I personally know how much the club have put into that project, so congratulations to them for that. Okay, Bideford AFC Youth. Bideford AFC Youth may be a new club, but it has a great deal of experience in its ranks, and committee are well-known faces to all of us at the Devon FA. This is shown by the fact that the club has achieved the Charter Standard Award within the first year of being around. The club is aiming to increase the current number of teams from 3 to 5 for the 2012-13 season, which is a great progress, and the club have had a good uptake on the development of an indoor futsal programme. Other local clubs have been part of this and are using the facilities at Bideford College. Okay, and the winner of this award is Broadmeadow. Eddie Riley is here to collect the award on behalf of the club. They're going to receive a certificate, a fitness package, and a pair of community school tickets. Broadmeadow has been providing football in the area since 1983. The club has introduced a young coaches scheme with 5 new coaches aged 16 to 18, now managing various groups, which is great to see. And the club will move to their new home, hopefully next month. Quite a bit to carry back, Eddie. You may have to give you a hand.
Right, you've got quite a bit to take home there, Eddie. Do you want to just say a few words?
That's comes as a big surprise. Thank you to Devon FA. Going back to 1993, it's actually 30 years this season, so it's quite an achievement with 10 years without a home. Thank you.
Thank you, Eddie. Congratulations. And if we can ask Bideford AFC to come up, and Bob Lovelace. Okay, Bob's going to receive on behalf of the club a certificate and an equipment package. There's close links with Bideford AFC's adult side, and they've seen significant sponsorship given to the youth section. The club has raised money through fundraising events in conjunction with local Asda and Tesco stores, and have even been able to reduce the players' weekly subs. The club is run by 4 senior volunteer board members and a variety of professional backgrounds. Well done, Bob. To show our appreciation of the board members who came back. The winning club has 13 boys teams, 3 girl teams, 2 adult and 2 junior disability teams. The club has strong links with Bickley FC adult team and are working towards becoming a Charter Standard community club over the next couple of seasons. The club has links with 12 local primary schools where they deliver lunchtime and after school clubs. The club has recently developed disability football in the area throughout the 2011-12 season, and in the space of just 12 months have developed 2 adult male disability teams and 1 under 12 disability team to accompany the already established under 16. This has given approximately 30 players a regular chance to play football, and we're very grateful for this club's achievements. So the winning club for the Development Award is Twyford Spartans. And we have Paul Lee and Red Nursery here. Is that coming up? Just Paul Lee. Okay, Paul is coming up to collect a certificate, equipment package, and also a pair of tickets. The club has also supported the Devon Ability Couch League and has even hosted one of the league fixture days, which if you've been to one of those, you'll know it is a big ask. The club has been proactive in identifying funding, which has supported this new disability section. And the club prides itself on developing children of all abilities, which I'm sure you'll agree is plain to see. So appreciation again.
Hopefully Paul want to say a few words.
Not really. Just like to say that last Friday night we held the disability presentation in the same room, and it was very moving, and I think if you saw the people that play in it, you'd be moved too.
Congratulations.
Okay, the next award is the FA Charter Standard Community Club Award. Shortlisted for this award are Moors Youth and Fenison Youth FC. Start with Moors Youth. Formed back in 1998, Moors Youth performed a link with local adult club Elmore FC in 2010. In combination, the clubs now provide football from under 7 all the way through to adults. The Moors setup has evolved dramatically over the past decade, from a local primary school team to one of the biggest youth setups we have in Devon. Moors Youth stand fully behind their philosophy that every player matters. This is reflected in the fact that each player receives recognition and an award at the club's annual presentation evening. Fenison Youth. Fenison have continued to expand their youth section and provide football for youngsters from the ages of 7 through to under 16. The club also has 2 senior sides, as well as a ladies section, and the club has established links with Exeter City and many local primary schools where they recruit all their youngsters. And the winner for the Community Award is Moors Youth. I understand we have 4 hosts here to accept on behalf of the club. Paul's going to receive a certificate, an equipment package, and tickets to the Community Shield.
Can I just add, we will all give you the opportunity, because I'm conscious the lads all should be in the picture. So at the end of the night, just to plead, do not go home, because there'll be some more work regarding pictures for you. So we will get pictures of everybody together.
Congratulations. A few words from Paul.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks to Devon FA for their support. To all of Moors Youth, and I'd just probably like to say that the children that pass through your hands are our future, and everyone counts. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Congratulations to Moors Youth. And if we can have the runner-up, Fenison Youth FC. We have Richard Harper here tonight, accepting the award. There he is. Hi Richard. Fenison is one of the best facilities in terms of number of pitches, stage provision that we have in Devon, as one that we fully utilise as the County FA. We run a number of events there, such as the Girls Centre of Excellence fixtures, Ability Counts fixtures, and we also host the annual School Girls County Cup Finals at Fenison. Thank you to Richard. Okay, we'll move on to the final award in the Charter Standards section, and that is the FA Charter Standard League of the Year. Shortlisted for this award, we have Exeter, the Exeter and District Youth League, and we have the Wrigley's Devon Junior and Minor League. Okay, the Exeter and District Youth League first. Year upon year, the league strives towards giving the clubs and players in the league a safe and friendly atmosphere to play in. Each year the league has continued to grow, and in the past 3 seasons the league has grown from around 70 teams to over 260, which is a fantastic achievement. even more expected for next season. The league is ready to embrace the FA's youth review, as they're already running 9v9 at under 11 and the under 12 age groups. Wrigley's Devon Junior and Minor League, based down in Plymouth. The extra edition is based in Exeter. The 2011-12 season was the first as a charter standard league for the DJM. During this first year, the DGM focused on the introduction of a new under-8 programme and futsal programme for all age groups in the league. The under-8 programme developed to give players in this age group an opportunity to play monthly. These sessions have been delivered by league volunteers. Under 9 and under 10 teams were given the opportunity to play weekly fixtures during the winter months, usually the 2 months where there was no football played due to the inclement weather. I think we could be playing futsal during the summer, the weather we're having at the moment. The Futsal Cup was introduced to under 10s, 12s, 14s and 16 age groups. So the winner of the Charter Standard League is Wrigley DJM. We have Brian Ryan here, the league secretary, to accept on behalf of the league a certificate, 2 leather folders and a pair of community shield tickets. The new marketing strategy over the last year has been very successful. The website alone has attracted 100,000 hits in one season. Social networking sites have been embraced to interact with players, coaches and parents, and a number of these such as Twitter and Facebook and others.
Congratulations, Brian. You want to say a few words?
I think this award goes down to really the hard work of Chris French. Chris, that's one gone on the floor. I think Chris is the one who's moved this along for the league, along with the officers, but the main credit must go to Chris French. He's done an excellent job on behalf of the league. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Brian. And if we can ask the runner-up, the excellent distribution to come up. We have Russ Burke, Carol Johnson and John Peckinpah here. Rob Burke is going to come up and speak on behalf of the league. Oh, John. The league members are John, Russ and Carol, and they dedicate a lot of time to making the leagues run smoothly. And the volunteers behind the league give up enormous amounts of their time to ensure that the league remains an innovative organisation that will continue to attract teams in all age groups. So once again, thanks to congratulations to this time, if I can ask Greg, thank you very much for inviting you might take your seat. Thank you.
Thank you, Lee. Right, we've got one more award before the half-time break. Gives me great pleasure. We can ask our President, Mr. Mervyn Benny, to come forward, and our Chairman, Mr. Bernard Leach, to be involved in another couple of pictures. And the category we're now moving on to is an outstanding contribution to refereeing. And this particular person has shown great service to refereeing in Devon. This person has been a fantastic ambassador for football in Devon. And this person has dedicated almost his whole life to raising the profile of football in Devon and refereeing in particular. So without further ado, we would like to acknowledge and support, and a big cheer and a round of applause for a special award for refereeing to Mr. Mike Malarkey. And just as Mike comes up and had his picture taken, just as Bernard said earlier on, it was only 2 years ago, Mike was on the line in South Africa, the World Cup final. Many of you can remember in Spain and Holland. Only just recently he just got back from Poland and Ukraine as part of the national English lads who went and represented us. Champions League final, he's done a Champions League final, the Confederations Cup, FA Cup final, European Championships. But an important thing for all you young referees, and those referees who are still coming up the ladder, please remember where he started. Juventus League, sadly no longer with us. The Devon and Exeter League. The Devon County League, and the good old Western League. All of those local leagues where Mike started and came through the ranks to now be where he is. So a fantastic achievement from Mike Malarkey. Now Mike, you're going to say a few words, and then I'm going to ask you a few words as well, if I can, just to make you work for your supper tonight. Can we get this microphone for Mike? We can. First of all, I want Mike just to respond to the audience, and then I'm going to just ask you a couple of questions if I can. Anything about you want to say about your award tonight?
Just what a thrill and an honour it is to be part of such a successful evening, and it's all about sponsorship as well, and to have the support of McDonald's is outstanding. And what's great in turn is looking around and seeing so many people who are clearly making a personal contribution back to McDonald's on a regular basis, by the looks of it. When you start out as a young lad or lady doing anything, you always have dreams of achieving great things, but never really believe they'll happen. But I guess the one thing that I would pass on to anybody is being based in the southwest and to manage to achieve things on a national or a wider scale just makes anybody believe that if I can do it as a bold middle-aged man, then really anybody can. So take that as an inspiration. So thank you very much indeed.
Right, I'm just going to swap microphones. I believe that one's got a little bit of feedback, so I'll hopefully look after this. Mike, just before while the ladies are serving the food, if we can just ask you a couple of questions, and if anybody in the audience has got a burning question they want to ask Mike, Mike's going to be around tonight. He's also brought his World Cup medal. And I understand, if I'm right, there's only 59 people ever to get a World Cup medal as a match official. Not many people when you consider how long football's been played. Can I just ask you, Mike, a lot of young people in the room, how did you first get drafted into refereeing?
As a 14-year-old, I had a dream that I was going to be involved in massive games at Wembley. And that dream was pretty much on course as a 14-year-old because I had a trial for Exeter City as a player. This was going to be the stepping stone to bigger things, to international recognition. I was going to solve that left-hand problem for England for many years. 28 years on, Exeter still haven't come back to me, so I'm wondering if I've either got the slowest postman in existence, or perhaps I wasn't quite what they were looking for. So after that, my dad sat me down, proud dad's here with me tonight, and said, so what are you going to do? What are you going to do now? You're not going to be a footballer. So I said, well, I don't know. He said, well, what about being a referee? I said, no, that's short-sighted, middle-aged people who are crap footballers. And that's what I've become. So I started off doing the Devon Exeter Youth League as a 15, 16-year-old. Did a couple of seasons and then ventured into the joys of the Devon Exeter League, intermediate division, is out in sticks, refereeing blokes old enough to be my dad, whose sole intention was to kick people, and I had to sort it out. I did a year of it and said to my dad, that's fine, I've had enough, I had to go for you, I'm going to pack it in. And he said, that's okay if you want to. How about trying it for the next year and see if it gets any easier? I'm so glad that I did, because it got easier, and as you progress, it's just a fantastic thing to be involved in. So all of you will have a difficulty at some point in whatever you do. Don't give up at the first hurdle.
So there's hope for all of us. There's hope for all of us there, including me. Right. I thought I'd get that in before Bernard said it. Right, Mike, I know you have to come up the ladder and you do the conference and all the non-league, but what was the first professional ground you ended up refereeing at? Can you remember?
Do you know the answer?
I don't know the answer. Your dad might. I've got a friend who I can phone.
I'll phone a friend. Where do I go first?
Good question.
All right. We've stumped it. Well, we've got an hour or so after this to possibly come up with the answer. We wanted to know the first professional ground you refereed at. When you can have a think about that. Now, we've had some latest news, haven't we, from UEFA and FIFA only, I think it was last week. Goal line technology is going to be supported. So what's the views of a match official with regards to that now?
Are we tweeting this or not? Because on the one hand, you've got FIFA who are now supportive of it. On the other hand, you've got Michel Platini as president of UEFA who's dead against it. And I work for both. So please don't tweet this. I think it's fantastic. I think FIFA's ethos is football is the same from the grassroots to the very highest level. Same set of laws, same interpretations, etc., and it's down to human judgment. I think there comes a point where we have to accept that modern sport in almost every other field is embracing technology, and with the greatest respect, a decision in the Premier League financially has a much bigger impact than at other levels. And I think most sports have got on and dealt with that. So for me, if it saves me the problem of having to gauge whether it's gone over the line or not, then bring it on for me.
So we have a thumbs up already. Right. Another question. I'm a big Leeds United fan. Right. Hang on now, calm down. I wanted to know, what have you found to be the most enjoyable ground you like to go to?
I've never been to Ellen Road. I've been so fortunate to have been to obviously many of the top grounds in England, Europe and across the world, and the thing that strikes me is that England does have, without doubt, the best stadiums, almost second to none. Here, I don't want to alienate people by I don't think your club, then I'm sorry. Probably from a facility point of view, Arsenal's probably the best setup we've got in England, outside of the National Stadium of Wembley, which for me is the best stadium in the world.
Got any Arsenal fans in? We've got a couple of gooners. Oh, they'll be happy. You've made them happy. Just before we go on another final question, I'm conscious, Doc, how's the food looking? Are we looking good? We're looking good. Any questions the audience might want to ask? Don't be too shy if you want to. I've got another question I want to ask you. Does anybody want to ask a question? Just to let you know, Mike will be around tonight. We're going to have some food in a moment. I'm sure while he's having a sandwich, he'll happily have a chat with you all. But what I wanted to ask, have you, in your opinion, can you tell us what you think is the best game you've refereed and enjoyed? You thought that was great.
Yeah. To be appointed to the World Cup final, you'd think that would be the obvious one, but the way the game turned out probably wasn't the most enjoyable 120 minutes of my life. The Champions League final was just a great game of football, fantastic to be a part of. The game was 2-0 with a quarter of an hour to go, so we actually had the opportunity to kind of relax and take in the occasion. But I was involved in a game, Arsenal-Liverpool, about 3 or 4 years ago, that finished 4-4. Our champion scored all 4 goals for Arsenal. It was just an incredible game of football. I had a ball over the line decision, 2 very tight onside-offside decisions that took 3 frames to put it correct. And that was the one night where I walked up and thought, my God, this is just fantastic. So that's probably the best personally.
Right. Thank you, Mike.
Okay, thank you to Dennis. Dennis will be presenting the next few awards with us. First up, we have we have the regional awards to present to you. The winners of the 7 awards presented in the first half of this evening were all put forward for regional awards. The regional judging panel looked through all of the winners from the South West region, all 6 counties. Some of the things they were looking for: recruits, retains and rewards its volunteers, has an effective management structure with devolved roles and responsibilities, has developed a club infrastructure to sustain the club for the future, has increased the profile of the club to be a focal point of the community, shown outstanding commitment to volunteering, and demonstrated a commitment to their own CPD. We are delighted to announce that not only one of our county winners was selected, not only 2 of our county winners were selected from the first half of tonight, but we have 3 regional winners amongst us tonight, which we are very grateful for. I'm going to ask all 3 to come up together to have a joint photograph, and then we'll have a separate photograph afterwards, after we've done the last award. So the winners of the 3 regional awards are Broadmeadow, Twyford Spartans and Jazz Hervin. So if we can have a round of applause for all 3 of our regional winners. While they're making their way up, just like to explain what the club will receive. They will each receive a certificate, a plaque. Broadmeadow will receive a £200 coach education bursary. Twyford Spartans will receive a £400 coach education bursary, and Jazz Harbin with her initial award will receive a leather bag. All 3 winners will receive additional Community Shield tickets. The other 5 counties in the south west where all the other nominations came from were Cornwall, Somerset, Gloucester, Dorset and Wiltshire. So great achievement for you 3. Thank you very much.
And just to add to that, if they are fortunate to be picked as a national winner, they will then receive a presentation in the middle of the Community Shield. So they'll be invited onto the pitch to be presented with a national award. Hopefully if one of our 3 manage to get that national award, now we'll have a fantastic day. So good luck for the 3 of them. They're flying the flag for us.
Okay, move swiftly on to the next award of the evening. Services to referee. This award is to highlight services to refereeing in Devon over the past 12 months. This can be through a variety of roles such as mentoring, assessing, appointing, and of course, refereeing itself. 2 who were shortlisted are Craig Cox and Roger Cole. Start with Craig Cox. Craig has been instrumental in the development of the referee assessors and tutors over the past year. He is always available and offers his services to Devon FA as well as a full-time job and his other commitments to the FA. Roger Cole. Roger is a key part of the Devon FA Referee Academy with Plymouth Argyle. He appoints the referee coaches to ensure that the academy receives quality coaching. Roger is also the West Area Mentoring Coordinator and West Area Assessing Officer. So, the winner. Craig Cox. Okay, Craig will win, or will take away with him tonight, a certificate and a trophy. Craig is an active member of the Referees Committee and the Devon FA Referee Tutor Panel, and without people like Craig, the tutors and assessors of Devon would not be of such a high standard. So thanks very much to Craig.
Well done, Craig. Do you want to say a few words, hopefully?
I'm a man of few words, Paul, you know that. But first of all, thank you very much indeed to everybody at Devon FA. It is a surprise and a gratefully appreciated one. But there are 2 people I would like to thank. One is my sadly departed father who endowed me with a passion for the game, and the other was my wife who allows me to indulge it. Thank you.
Well done, Craig.
And if we can invite Roger up as well, please. Roger is also a licensed referee tutor. Roger has been a key member of the West Devon Referee Academy, only recently stepping aside to allow the younger generation to step forward.
Ladies and gents, the one and only Roger Cole. Well done, Roger.
Okay, for the next award is the Duncan Underhill Award for the Young Referee of the Year. I'd like to invite Terry Underhill up, if he would come up to the side of us.
And Terry, are you going to bring Charlotte with you as well? Charlotte going to come up? Charlotte is the daughter of Duncan Underhill. Terry, do you want to come this side if you'd like to say a few words about Duncan?
This award is given on behalf of Duncan Robert Underhill, which Charlotte's father, Sammy's uncle, Richard's brother, my son. But many of you probably will know him as that cheeky, hard-working, dedicated policeman that believes that football should be safe and enjoyable for everyone. But we thought it was special. But listening to the awards given at the moment, one realises I'm in a room with a lot of other special people. But one little thing about Duncan, to show his dedication, he was that hard-working. Sadly, he was taken from us with esophagus cancer. But when he found himself too weak to actually stand at the academy where he was helping with training, he got a chair so he could sit on the pitch and still work from there. And then when he was in hospital, just a few days before he died, the nurses actually had to take away his phone and in fact his laptop because he had set his cubicle into an office and was still organising, refereeing and other such things. So to us it was rather special, and I feel sort of rather delighted and pleased that the Devon FA have sort of accepted this to sort of give this award to other dedicated young referees, something that Duncan believes so much in.
Thank you, Terry. Thank you very much.
Okay, so the criteria for the Young Referee of the Year. This is awarded to a young referee under 25 years of age, a referee who has shown excellent development and dedication to the refereeing over the last 12 months. The nominated referee will have gone above and beyond the normal call of duty, both on and off the field, and shown a willingness to learn and improve their game for themselves and others. Those shortlisted: Andrew Thompson and Neil Lane. Start with Andrew Thompson. Andrew is an 18-year-old level 7 referee who is hoping to be promoted to level 6 this coming season. Andrew is definitely a top-level referee in the making, and his maturity on the field of play during senior matches demonstrates this. As well as his 11-a-side refereeing, Andrew is also developing his futsal refereeing skills and is proving to be a very good futsal official too. Neil Lane. Neil is 17 and has just been promoted to become a level 5 referee. Slight technical issue. We're back. His progress over the last 12 months has been remarkable and is down to his hard work and dedication to his refereeing. Neil is always keen to develop himself and other referees around him, and this year in his own time attended the West Country Cup, which takes place in Cornwall, to offer support and guidance to the Devon referees who were in attendance. And the winner is... Neil Lane. Neil is going to receive a certificate, a petrol trophy, and a coat coating. Neil is also enthusiastic and hard-working, is always seeking to advise in order to improve himself as a referee. Neil's ability and attitude towards refereeing in Devon are remarkable. Great achievement for Neil, and Neil, move on for a word.
Congratulations, Neil. Do you want to say a few words?
Yeah, just as a young referee, there's a massive support network around us, and I'm sure Duncan was a massive part of our support network. I'd just like to say thank you to everyone that is part of that support network.
Well done, ladies and gents. And if we can ask our runner-up, Andrew Thompson, to come up as well. Andy's going to receive. Where's Andy? Andy at the back. Come on, Andy.
Come on, Andy. Andrew is always the first to volunteer to ensure that games are covered. His quest for knowledge is superb, and he's always seeking clarification on incidents to ensure he delivers the best possible service. So well done to Andrew.
Ladies and gents, Andy Thompson and Kelly Underhill and Charlotte, thank you very much. May just have a slight technical hitch here. Do you want me to do one of my jokes? Are you okay? They don't want one of my jokes, so are you okay?
I believe we're on to Referee of the Year award.
Right.
Back. Okay, this is awarded to a referee who over the last 12 months has shown great dedication to refereeing in Devon and has consistently performed above and beyond their expected level of performance. The referee will be a shining light and an example to others of how refereeing duties should be carried out in Devon. Shortlisted for this award are David Lord and Andrew Quinn. David has just been promoted to a level 3 referee. David was the appointed referee in the Devon FA Premier Cup final this season. David continues to offer advice and assistance to those referees around him, and the way in which he conducts himself on and off the field provides an excellent example for young and aspiring referees to follow. Andrew Quinn. Andrew has also just been promoted to level 3 referee, known on the South West Peninsula League as Smiler. His enjoyment of his refereeing shines through and is captured in his performances. His hard work and enthusiasm have resulted in a number of high-profile appointments as a referee and assistant referee over the last 12 months. And the winner is David Dawson. David received a certificate, a Patrick trophy and a trophy to keep. David has worked extremely hard over the last 12 months and is always available for Devon FA support. David is well known on the circuit as an exceptional referee assistant, but alas, his refereeing ability has now also been recognised.
Congratulations, Dave.
If there's anybody else in the room that deserves this any more than me, it's Andy Quinn. Fantastic referee, great friend.
Congratulations. Quite emotional, right? Oh dear. And if we can ask Andy Quinn to come up.
Come on, Andy.
He did run the drop award.
And the good news between these two, they really are the best of mates. They go everywhere together. So, well, almost everywhere. God, dear. Well done, Quinny, well done. Smile up. Right, thank you, Lee. Now, thank you, Dennis, for helping us out there. If we can ask Dennis to rest his legs, and if we could ask our President, Mr. Benny, to come up. Come on, Mervyn. So Merv Benny is going to present the next couple of awards. Thank you, Mervyn. The next award we're going to move on to is the Devon FA Respect Award. And this award is to recognise a club, a league, team or individual that has made a great contribution to the Respect programme over the last 12 months. And the contenders are the Wrigley's Devon Junior Minor League and the Devon Ability Counselling. The Devon Junior Minor League, or the Wrigley's Devon Junior Minor League to be absolutely correct, respect is high on their agenda in everything that the league does. Behaviour marks are scrutinised by the league as they try to improve standards in youth football in their area, and the league has a specific award that they give themselves to the best behaved club in one age group. And if I'm right in saying, I think that club is then treated to a smashing day out at Plymouth Argyle, and I'm looking at Brian to confirm that is the case. It is, I thought it was a great time for the team that wins that award in the DJF. The Devon Ability Counts League, the only respect league in Devon to achieve a commended status in the annual FA Respect Awards, and the league offers a safe environment for its players, spectators, match officials, all to play football, to participate and encourage and make the whole day a great event for those who are disabled who love to be involved in football. And the winner is the Devon Ability Counts League, and if we can ask Chris Stevens. This league continues to ensure that the Respect campaign is promoted at all of its events. The league offers referees the opportunity to feedback on how they behave, and members of the league regularly visit fixtures to make sure all the games are played in the correct manner. And Chris Stevens, who is a Devon FA Council member, is now heavily involved in the Ability Counts League, and it's a great achievement for their league. Chris, you want to say something?
On behalf of the Ability Counts League, thank you very much to the Devon FA for this award. I'd urge all of you, if you get the opportunity to come along to watch our tournaments, it is very humbling for myself and members of the league. I mean, these guys have a really tremendous day out and they really enjoy football. It's football at a completely different level to what most of us are used to. Another big thank you goes to Di Carpenter. I mean, if it wasn't for Di Carpenter, we wouldn't have this league. He's a tremendous guy. There's a lot of hard work, and I think really, Di, we all give this award to you, really. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you, Chris. Congratulations to the Devon Ability Counselling. And also a celebration for the runners-up. We'll get our Brian Rhymes to come forward on behalf of the Wrigley's Devon Junior and Minor League. Great achievement for this league. One of the biggest youth leagues in the country. I'm sure the leagues in the room are trying to catch up. Not far behind, but they do a great service for football in Plymouth. Thank you. Wrigley's Devon Junior and Minor League, everybody. We now come to a special Services to Devon FA award. Now this award is given to a person who's shown great support and help to the Devon County FA over the past 12 months. And this can range from somebody being maybe a council member, a sponsor, a volunteer, or indeed anybody who's been in regular contact with us and been a great ally and a support in helping the Devon County FA run, especially the office. Previous winners of this award have included Merv Benny, Jim Piercy, and last year Chris Stevens. All have done a tremendous amount of work to help the Devon County FA. Now this year's winner, over the past 12 to 18 months, has spent regular time, an awful lot of time, communicating with all our leagues. Spent endless hours of typing out notes and amendments that have put the Encyclopedia Britannica to shame. You wouldn't believe how much has been typed out. Read and checked all the league handbooks against the FA's template, and the FA don't help us because they're always changing it. The standard code of rules is what everybody has to play to, and when you get one version within months, there's another version, and has to start again. And following the rules and sanctions meeting only in May, at long last of a dark tunnel of making sure all the leagues comply, we now have light at the end of the tunnel. And all of that work has been down to this year's Special Services to Devon FA Award winner. A round of applause. And this is a surprise, I'm sure, for Lee Haywood. Up she comes. And as well as all the work that Lee has done, she loves the football, makes sure all the league rules and handbooks are up to date, heavily involved in the Westwood Women's Football League. She's also helping and still runs Brixton and Villa Ladies, and she has a unique record. The Women's League started 16 seasons ago, and this young lady has played every season. And even though she only got on for, I think it was a few minutes this season, every season Lee has made an appearance despite having hip problems and you name it. But I'm not saying, you know what I mean, I'm getting a look. I've said the wrong thing again. Right, but many congratulations to Lee. Come and have a few words. I know you weren't expecting this, but fully deserved it.
No, I could actually probably kill Barry by the time we get home because he didn't mention a thing. Still, this is lovely. It's more than a point I'm going to get in this one, isn't it? So, I take it you'll be filling it up with Southern Comfort for me later on. Thank you.
I feel I'm going to do it. Ladies and gents, Lee Haywood. Fantastic effort by Lee, and a lot of the council will appreciate all the work she has done. We now move on to the Steve Betts Memorial Trophy Award, and several seasons ago the Football Development Department introduced this award in memory of a man who had been instrumental in the development of Hugh Rovers Football Club. But sadly Steve passed away suddenly and has been long sort of left in the memories that the development team wanted to present this award, and this award has been running now for several years. And this award is given to an individual who has shown outstanding commitment to the development of grassroots football in the game, especially in Devon. The winner of this award has been involved with Bideford Blues and Appledore Youth Football Club for many, many years. He did have a small sabbatical a couple of seasons ago, but now he's back as the secretary. And prior to that, taking a break, this winner was influential in the growth of Bideford Blues and still ploughed on and made them achieve a Charter Standard Youth Award for their club in the county. And since returning, the winner has been heavily involved in Bideford and Appledore Blues together and making sure everybody's in the right place. Despite a large turnover of people coming and going, this person has been there as the rock that the club has been built on. And therefore it gives us great pleasure to announce that the Steve Betts Memorial Trophy Award this year has been awarded to Peter Evans of the North Devon Youth League and Bideford Appledore Football Club. Peter will receive a certificate, a trophy and a trophy to keep. Peter has been involved in overseeing the club, now has a half-size 3G football pitch with great support from his committee, and he's recently stepped in as the secretary of the North Devon Youth League. The amount of jobs this man does, it just keeps going on and on and on. And where is he going? Where's Peter going? Is he coming back? You coming back, Peter? You got to come back, yeah? I want you to say just a few words. Thank you, Peter.
Just want to say thank you to everyone who's been involved with Bideford Blues over the years. I think it was 1982 I first got involved. My wife's come with me tonight, and one of the first things she said to someone was, I don't do football, but she done a hell of a lot to put up with me. So thank you.
Congratulations, Peter. The Steve Betts Memorial Award winner, Peter Evans. We now come on to the Outstanding Contribution to Community Football Award, and this is for a person who has made a significant impact on the long-term legacy for football. They have been supporting the Devon FA and its national game strategy by developing opportunities to increase more people playing the game, the quality and the environment of people play, coaching, welfare, facilities, medical, an awful lot that people ought to be doing, and these people are heavily involved in making sure they do their best to support it. The individual could be from a club, a school, a league, or a community group, or even from the facility itself. And the individual will be viewed and held very highly as a great role model to follow in years to come. The contenders are John Penkerthman and Gina Maynard. John Penkerthman. John has been involved for many, many years as a coach and is now the chairman of the Exeter District Youth League. One of the founders of the original league that was then known as the Exeter Friendly Competition, which was formed back in 1995. And this league has grown from being a friendly league at under 11s to an expanding league, which currently now has 260 teams and over 3,000 players that range from 7 to 16-year-olds. And John, always available, always contactable to help with clubs, managers, or anybody else who has a query on football in the east of Devon. Gina Maynard. Gina has been involved in the North Devon Youth League for over 20 years and is now the current chairman of the league. She also chairs SAS Football Club, which was founded by a group of parents from many years ago of a local primary school who wanted to give their children a chance to play football on a Saturdays. And the SAS stands for Saturday Afternoon Soccer. Last year the club lost a home pitch, and it was down to Gina, who sourced and oversees the use of 3 pitches in different locations, making sure they're all booked and ready for the season and everybody didn't miss out on football. And Gina's league role as the chairman started 5 seasons ago, and she's been instrumental in helping this league grow, and now they have over 100 teams registered. She's helped futsal become part of the league's programme for the younger age. And Gina's commitment to the club league and the community of football in North Devon has been outstanding and really helped the young people in the north part of the county. The winners will receive a certificate, community shield tickets and a folder. Pleased to announce the winner is Gina Maynard. And Gina's sports side should be sport for all rather than winning all the time. She has a great relationship with all the teams, and during last year she even steered the league into implementing 9v9 for the under 11s and 12s, taking a step forward in front of the FA. So just before Gina goes, a few words if we can.
Thank you very much for this. I'm just glad that North Devon youth football is back on the map.
Thank you, ladies and gents. Gina Maynard. And if we can have a round of applause for John Penkertman. Up to come, John. Thank you, Mr. Bowling. Thank you, John. Right, we've come to the time of the night when we've just come over the finishing line. Thank you all very much. Just before we close, can I just thank all the staff at the Devon County FA. Thank you guys for all your efforts. Been really, really appreciated. I appreciate what you've all done. You've all been stressed out in the last 24 and 48 hours, if not longer. Thank you to Andy, the video man. We'll have a look and see what you've produced. And also Alistair with many, many pictures. Full coverage of tonight's event is on the Devon FA's website. Probably Friday, I would think. We'll give the team time to recover tomorrow. We are launching our new website, and this is the first event on the new website. So everybody who's been photographed tonight should be on the website come Friday. The last thank you I wanted to say was also, last but one, thank you to all our presenters, thank you guys. Thanks to Mike Malarkey for turning up and being so helpful. Mike will still be around afterwards. Tiverton Town Football Club, Lynn and Dot and all the team and the ladies at the bar, thank you for a lovely spread tonight. Really do appreciate it. The final thank you, I think, is to you. It's your night, and without the effort from all of you guys tonight, we wouldn't have this. This is what I call a night at the Oscars. Please go home and feel proud, because you are doing a great job, and we really do appreciate everything you do. We hope to see many of you maybe next year winning something else, you never know. So thank you, and I hope you've all enjoyed it. I think it would be amiss if I didn't let the chairman finish off in case he wants to say anything. I don't think he's expecting this, but we've got to get him working. And hopefully Bernard will finish the evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'll give a thank you to Bimbo and Dumbo, our two presenters, who've done an excellent job this evening. Congratulations. I suppose you'll both come in late in the morning. And thank you to all of you for attending. It's been a great night. Special thank you to Mike. It's been fantastic for everyone to meet him and have a photograph with his medal and everything else. We do appreciate it very, very much. Thank you very much. And to all the people who won something, fantastic. Hope you enjoyed it. Do enjoy your season next season, and we look forward to seeing you next year. Thank you all very much.
Thank you very much, folks. The last request, as I said a little bit earlier on, hopefully we'll lead orchestrating it. We are going to have a number of different pictures now, if we can, and hopefully we won't keep you too long. Please enjoy the food that's left if anybody fancies a nibble. Otherwise, we'll see you all very soon. hope I haven't said the wrong thing again. See you soon, but please come down and we'll sort you out with a picture.
Can we have all the winners, all the runners up, come up to the front, and we'll try and get a group picture, and we'll try and get the winners.
Well folks, that concludes the 2011-2012 Football Development Awards in conjunction with McDonald's. We hope everybody's had a great night. There's been many different winners, from those who have been long in the game to those who have only just joined us and are very young, and a tremendous opportunity for people to see World Cup assistant referee Mike Malarkey. What great memories they'll have, and we do thank Mike for giving up his time. But it's those people we want to thank. We hope they've had a great season, well rewarded. We hope to see them all in 12 months' time. They might win something else. But in the meantime, all the best, and we'll see you soon.
Okay, just like to say it's been an absolute thrill and a pleasure to be part of the Devon FA Awards evening tonight. For me to receive an award was fantastic, but just to be here and experience just everything that goes across all levels of football, I found very humbling. I'm fortunate to be involved at the highest level, but to see all the work that goes on across all levels and all abilities, and the organisation and the rewards that people get from doing it is just fantastic. So great to be a part of.
I'm Mark Senior. I'm a level 7 referee in Devon County, and I'd just like to thank the way that the staff and all the county guys that help us, the RDO and that, all the support that we've got is really shown throughout, and how we progress through our mentoring. And I think it's really good because we've got all the guys that have come through the system, through the academy, where they are now in great positions on the Football League and things like that. We can really look up to that inspiration, and then we can build on that, and then hopefully we can, and that's where we can look to improve on, and where we can go ourselves.
So we've come to Tiverton Town Football Club this evening to the Devon FA Awards, where we were nominated for Charter Standard Club, and our head coach Peter North was nominated for Head Coach of the Year. We were very successful. We've received a Runners-Up Award for Charter Standard Club within our first 12 months, which we're very proud of. And even more so, we're very proud of our head coach Peter North for the effort and time he's put into the club. On behalf of the club, I'd like to thank all our volunteers for their time and commitment. I'd also like to thank all the kids who have been enjoying their football this last 12 months. But moreover, it's very important that the children and the club are rewarded by the Devon FA as they have been, and I'm very proud of that. And I'd like to thank the Devon FA for those awards. Great evening, everybody here, all winners, and everybody's had a really good time. Thank you.
Young people are just the future of football. Without young people and young volunteers, there would be no football teams. Football teams will start off from volunteers running training sessions to then becoming qualified and taking the teams further up the ladder. I started from volunteering at school, helping alongside another qualified coach, to then becoming a qualified coach myself and assisting with the team, to then taking over the team and leading them to county final.